See, I really been out on the mission to keep all this paper we having still come in and flip. Started out riding Batman with the gidgets when that shit. See, I really been out on the mission to keep all this paper we having still come in and flip. Started out riding Batman with the gidgets when that shit. See, I really been out on the mission to keep all this paper we having still come in and flip. Started out riding Batman with the gidgets when that shit. See, I really been out on the mission to keep all this paper we having still come in and flip. Started out riding Batman with the gidgets when that shit. See, I really been out on the mission to keep all this paper we.
Yo, what the fuck is up with y'all, man? Hold on, we good? We good. We tuned in? All right, bet. Man, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy JDSTAYTRIPPIN. I'm back again with another stream. You feel me? Like I say every time, it's better to trip out than get tripped on, oh, hey, nigga. You feel me? And today, bro, I really just want to talk, bitch. I just want to lay it out there, man. Have a real conversation, bro. So that's really what we're gonna be doing on stream today, man. We just gonna lay it out there. I'ma be G-real. You feel me? Tell y'all a little bit. Give y'all a little insight of my life, a little bit of insight to my brain, my mindset, and how I operate. And, you know what I mean? Just how I handle certain shit. You feel me? So, to start off, man, simply put, it took a lot of getting fucked up to get to the point I'm at now. It took a lot of hurt. It took a lot of damage. It took a lot of stuff to get me to the point where I can make people smile and act a fool and do this, that, the third. Because at first, shit, I was a real big people pleaser. I mean, overly people pleaser. You feel me? Like, I cared about so many opinions, what you had to say about me, what you thought about me, what you thought of my actions. Then third. So growing up, that shit really, like, it crafted me into who I am today, because it really painted my picture. Like, for a minute, I thought everybody was good. Like, everybody was a friend. Everybody was, you know what I mean? I was green to life, for real, right? So then I started noticing. I started recognizing little patterns, you know what I mean? My brain started developing. I started seeing certain actions. I'm like, oh, okay, this starting to make sense. Now I know, like, I can't fuck with you like that, okay? Or let me get away from this person, or I don't need to be doing this, or I don't need to be saying this, and I'm blase. So as the years go on, I just got better discernment, right? And that discernment also turned into my guard going up. My guard going up has brought me into a place now in today's world where I can see things better. I have better pattern recognition. I have more patience. Now, mind you, I'm also working on my patience, but I have more patience. It's allowed me to truly, like, reset but build at the same time, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, and truth be told, bruh, for the longest, I blamed a lot of things that happened on the past, like on some shit that happened in the back end from my upbringing. You feel me? Whether it was blaming my parents for certain shit, you feel me? And then blaming my brother for certain shit, blaming other people for certain shit. When I came and found God, it turned into something different. That turned into me actually becoming more responsible, more accountable for the things that I have done. You feel me? For the things that I have done, you feel me? So it makes it all worth the while when I recognize that, like, I know for a fact God ain't gonna put you to nothing that he can't see you through. So the fact that I can sit here, recognize that, and dwell in that every single day gives me the strength to keep becoming a better man. You feel me? And I also know that if you have faith, there is no room for worry. Because what are you worried about if you have faith in God's plan for you and for His will in your life? You know what I mean? So it's just like there's no reason. There's no reason to stress. There's no reason to worry. All that emotion, all that negative emotion should be given to the Lord. And mind you, I catch myself. Mind you, we human, bro. We gonna slip. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna fall off track. That's just what it is, bro. But that's not the point. The point of it is what you do. Are you gonna stay off track? Or are you gonna keep trying? You're gonna keep trying. You're gonna keep trying. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. A little bit closer to God. Just keep going. That's what He want to see, bro. He want to see if your faith is gonna outlast your motherfucking desire. And excuse my French, I'm not. I really don't even want to be cussing when I'm talking about God, but I'm just saying, like, real talk, cuz, like, your will has to be stronger than your fear for your future. Facts. I'm telling you. There's no situation that God cannot overcome. He is perfect. The only perfect being. Literally. So with that being said, you know you're not going to be perfect. You know you're going to mess up. You know there's not good without bad. Wrong without right. You know that. There's a equal reaction for everything. So you need to just do your part. We all need to do our part to keep becoming better and keep growing day by day and day by day and day by day. That's the whole point of it. Why do you think He died on the cross for our sins? You know what I mean? But regardless of that, bro, when I came to God, it showed me more ways to be accountable for myself and actions that I was giving off to other people. I was hurt as a kid from other things, from past traumas, and how I was brought up in certain situations. You feel me? And I resented people. I resented certain people for the, you know what I mean, for things I didn't have or things I wanted to, you know what I mean? It was a lot of situations that kept me angry for so long. But now it's just like I can see that they wasn't always to blame. Me, my problems, I was the one to blame. And now that I'm older, I can understand that. I can fix that. You feel me? And so as I'm growing into myself, you feel me? As I'm growing into myself as a man, bro, I tell y'all what right now, my patience has grown, my communication, my understanding, my commitment, my loyalty has grown tenfold. You feel me? And mind you, not every day are you able to have self-awareness about the actions that you have been doing that are causing wrongdoing in your life. You may not catch them because you're living in the moment. You may not catch them because you're living in the moment, but make sure you truly understand and acknowledge that perception is one, everything, and two, your actions are way louder than your words. Those two right there aspects are gonna carry you far in life. If you understand that your image represents somebody else, whether that be your partner, your family, your job, your business, or yourself, and you also understand that accountability, respect, responsibility is something that brings integrity and people can trust you and believe in you. Those two things can are literally what shape the world. Respect and boundaries, bro. You feel me? And I had to learn those. I deadass had to learn those. Like I had to learn, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. Look, hold on, gang. This some G shit right here, fool. Hold on, y'all. Let me. Cause this shit finna piss me off. Keep on motherfucking. There we go. But nah, fool. It just be blowing me like, alright, here's my thing. I'm not your average nigga. And I'm not here to toot my own horn. I'm not here to sound cocky or nothing like that. But I'm not your average nigga. I go by loyalty. I go by respect. I go by boundaries. And I go by love. You feel me? Like, and that's real. That's genuine. You feel me? I'm the type of nigga. G-real. I'm the type of nigga. Hey, where you at? What you doing? You safe? Cool. Let me know. And now, when I'm asking you if you safe or shit like that, girl, I'm not asking you, oh, who you around? What you doing? What time you gonna be? I'm not doing all that. I'm not one of those niggas. You feel me? I'll never be one of those niggas. Hear me? But as a man, when it comes to relationships, I'm about respect. I'm about business. You feel me? Like, real talk. If we gonna get into this committed relationship, girl, you as a girl that I'm dating to marry. That's how I see it. That's all how I've always seen it. Now, mind you, when I was younger, I didn't know how to necessarily operate. But now I do. Those relationships turned lessons, taught me something, taught me how to become a better man, taught me how to be a man, taught me how to lead as a man. You feel me? So in today's world, when it comes down to dealing with women, I'm a different person. I'm that person, hey bro, we about our business. Let's get to these goals. Hey, let's build a plan together so we understand how we can grind with each other. Understand that I don't need to be the center of your life. I want to be a priority, yes, but I don't need to be the center of your life. No, I want you to be pushing for your goals. I want you to be achieving something. I want you to be building networking relationships with your family. I want you to be building networking relationships with people. Like, bro, my job as a man is just to be your piece and help you build and help you grow. And your job as a woman is to be my piece and help me build and help me grow. The equilibrium of us together is what I'm looking for. But in today's world, it's a little bit hard to provide that with people who don't listen or who feel like everything is control and they're insecure or shit like this. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all my values as a man right now. So boom, real talk. I know what type of man I am. I date to marry. I like modesty because if you are a beautiful woman, you are a beautiful woman. It doesn't matter what type of clothes you want and you have on. I promise you, at us as men, we know this. Simply put, move on from there. I respect loyalty, intelligence, understanding, and communication. You can have all the communication you have in the world, but if you're not understanding what your partner is saying, then you're wasting your breath. Loyalty. I'd rather have loyalty over love because love don't really mean jack. So you can really love somebody and still stab them in their back. Simply put, love. Love is not a word. Love is an action. So when I say I need that love to where you gonna consider me. You gonna know I just worked a 10, 12-hour shift. And you ain't been doing nothing for real. You at home anyway. Cool, you done made a play. You considered me. Boom. You know I was feeling down. You know the type of person I am. So you know how to read me. So you know, oh, he just need his space right quick. Let me just, you know what I mean, get on the game. Maybe we play the game. Maybe that be his piece right quick. If that's all it is. If two people understand each other and two people mix well, that's that's how relationships work. But what the problem is in today's world, fool, is everybody be thinking the grass is greener on the other side. The grass not green on the other side. You do not have all those options. You have 1,000 people trying to lust over you. You have 1,000 people that's trying to crack buns. That's it. You feel me? Now there may be some snagglers that's really trying to lock in, but that probably most cases that's probably not even the person that you want to be with. You feel me? Like we all know the system, we all know the game. And the problem with that is it's making it hard for the people who really want relationships because everybody is dabbling with everybody. Everybody touching, everybody mixing like some cranberry juice. You feel me? And that's not where we need to be heading. We don't need to be heading that direction because now hurt people are just hurting people. And it just becomes a cycle and cycle and cycle and cycle that we keep going through. You feel me? And there should be honestly no need for that. Like, I feel like obviously everybody has their person. I feel like that's true. But I feel like too many people is caught up in social media. Too many people is caught up in the idea of love, the idea of having somebody instead of the action and the commitment of actually doing so. You feel me? Because nowadays people is letting social media dictate what is real. And social media is fake. And I'm a content creator. This shit is fake as hell. I know plenty of niggas that's on this app blowing up. I mean, nigga, crazy work. Got you they posting diamonds, shit like that. They stay with their mama and them. And this ain't nothing to them niggas. I'm just saying though, gang. Shit ain't what it seemed, fool. You feel me? So it's just like people have a mixed sense of reality when it comes to certain things, especially relationships. Bro, y'all are letting these rappers, these female rappers and male rappers tell y'all what love is and this, that, third, sleeping with multiple women, fucking multiple niggas, tricking, getting tricked on. None of that shit's real, bro. None of that shit's legit. And y'all, it's gotten so bad to where women actually think 3 months in a nigga's supposed to be paying your rent. What? Like nobody, like, I don't know nobody, no grandparent, no nobody who said, "Oh yeah, I ain't paid my nana, my mama, my auntie." Nobody said, "Shit, oh yeah, my husband that pay everything, every bill, every Oh, you say that to my mama, she gonna look at you crazy. Cause my mama, my grandma, my nana, my auntie, them, all them people, bro, ain't nobody no bum. You feel me? Now here's to say this. We talk about on a traditional sense, right? We talk about on a traditional sense, right? Man's supposed to provide, protect, you know what I mean, feed the family, right? That's real. That's real. But that's when he has a woman that's there to be his home, his peace. A woman who gonna recognize that, damn, my baby just had a long day at work. Let me provide him a meal before he gets home, hot and ready as he gets home. You feel me? Let me take care of these kids so I know, so he ain't got nothing else to worry about by the time he get home. Let me take care of my responsibility as a woman, as a feminine creature, to soften this man's life because I don't need to add stress to it. Only peace. Yes, you're gonna argue. Yes, you're gonna have debates. That's humans. But that's not to say, oh, I'm finna get mad at you, go do my thing, fuck you, and then come back. What? No. It is you and your partner versus the problem. Never you versus your partner. And that's what that's what people are starting to fail to realize, bro. Not starting to, but have been failing to realize, fam. Like, I don't know. People say they want something real all the time, fool, but don't be really willing to do what it need to do. Like, it get hard and you ready to go sleep with somebody else. You ready to go text somebody else. You ready to go entertain somebody else. Oh, it's just a friend. Like, what? It's crazy. And speaking of that, bro, and this is a real problem. So y'all need to tighten up, bro. Like, for real. Listen to me. Y'all be saying, oh, this is just a friend. And this is go for male and female. Oh, this is just a friend. This is just a friend. Knowing you done crack buns. Knowing you still messing with it. Knowing you still low-key like it. But you in a relationship now. Nigga, that shit not cool. You actively acting stupid. You actively playing in that motherfucker face. Now, granted, there's some situations where you may have, you know what I mean, had sex with somebody and that person genuinely becomes a friend. I'm not talking about that situation. You know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just saying, like, bro, we as a generation now are actively playing in people's face, and it to me, it's pissing me off, which is why I'm single, which is why I'm staying out the way, because it's like, all right, for example, like I said, I like my women modest and shit like that. So if you're dating me, you already know what I like. So this what I'm telling y'all comes from pretend like you already know what I like, as you know what I mean, as you if you was my girl or something like that. So boom, I tell my girl, hey, you know what I mean, yeah, like, you know what I mean, you going to a pool party, cool, have fun, do your thing. But when it's time to leave that pool, it should be time to be, it should be time to be covered up. You know what I mean? Respectful. Put your shorts back on. Put your shirt on. You shouldn't be walking inside the building around all these people. You know what I mean? Into people's houses with your just bikini and shit on, with your breast out, ass out. That's not respectable. Because you wouldn't want me walking around with a whole bunch of women, just got out of the gym, fresh, plump, cut up, gray shorts, dick swinging. You wouldn't want that. That's not respectable to you. So be respectable to me. Everybody thinks everything is so insecure and everything is so controlling. No, it's about respect. And the fact that you have a problem with somebody having respect for themselves means you don't respect your own self, to have self-awareness, to understand that the actions that you are doing are causing somebody else not to like you. You know what I mean? It like we get into a relationship and then you're mad, you're angry that somebody gets uncomfortable with something you're doing, asks you to politely change it, and then you keep fucking them over, but you're in a relationship and you're gonna tell them you love them. That's not love. That's manipulation tactic that you want to keep somebody around. And we living in this facade, folk, like real life facade. Motherfuckers is we are as a generation is just terrible because listen, I promise you, whoever's watching this right now, think about this, and you cannot tell me I'm lying. Whether it's you or somebody that you know, I bet you, I know for a fact that you or your homegirls, when y'all go out and one of y'all got a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, homeboy, homegirl, whatever the case may be in the friend group, right? And they in a relationship, but y'all out here getting them, your friend group out here trying to get them to do some single shit. You feel me? Oh, but they're my friend. How are they your friends? But they're directly going against your relationship. Oh, but I'm my own person, but you're still gonna surround yourself with influences like that. And that right there shows your level of maturity. But people don't understand that type of things. See, you don't understand. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all wouldn't understand like motherfucking. Y'all wouldn't understand that I know certain shit like this just because damn, it's JD stay tripping. Yeah, I be tripping, I be acting fool, but I'm a really intelligent nigga and I'm really emotionally intelligent. I can really sit here and talk about how I be feeling about certain shit because like I sit back and listen and I sit back and listen and watch because I know what I want and I know what I can provide. Listen, I'm 22 years old. We know this economy. I asked my mama, I said, hey, at what age you get your own crib? She said 18. I said, bet, what was the rent? She said $300. I said, oh, nigga, what? 300? Cool. I'm 22 years old. I got my own crib. Mind you, this is my crib, but I just got a new crib. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, $1,250 a month. This economy is way up than what it used to be. I got a car. Matter of fact, I got 2 jobs. I'm doing my thing as a man. I bring value as a man. I can do that. You feel me? I can move how I want to move, nigga. I can do how I want to do. But in today's world, fool, everybody is so caught up in damn diamonds, chains, glisten, that. Social media. That is all social media, folks. I'm telling you. Think about it. If you not getting an NIL bag or a scamming bag or a rapping bag, real estate, as a matter of fact, we're not even gonna put that in there. If you not getting none of that illegal shit bag as a just a regular grinding human being, come on, bro. Where do you see all your friends in mansions and diamonds and glisten? That shit's not real, nigga. That shit's not real. Either motherfuckers getting handouts or they doing some illegal shit or shit. Like I just said, NIL, rapper, you know what I mean? Shit like that, certain different cases. But no, bro, like y'all gotta understand, folks. Please face reality, folks. Everything is not what it seems, fool. And that shit be blowing me because women be crying out, oh, I want a real man, want a real man. But when they get one, they throw that shit away. They either sabotage. Oh, hey, it's too good to be true. I think you might hurt me, or shit. They let their emotions get the best of them. Next thing you know, they on to the next nigga that trying to get them happiness. Like, bro, the grass is not greener on the other side. Stop running away from things when things get hard. When you in a relationship with somebody, again, I'm gonna say this again. It is you and your person versus the problem, not you and your person. That is what we not doing. You feel me? Handle your business. Stay when it get hard, cause that's when it gets stronger. That's when the bond gets realer, more pure. Somebody you end up wanting to die for. You feel me? I'm a lover boy, yummy. Let real talk, mind you. I didn't have my nigga what? Nigga, I didn't have my roster, nigga, real deal shark, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I say it, I tell you straight up. Yeah, I been nigga what? Been there, done that, nigga. Had them ready to go. You feel me? But that ain't me. I like love. I love love. You feel me? But at the same time, I know what I bring to the table, like I said. I got my own crib. I got my own car. I got 2 jobs. So what do I look like letting a female who can't match that at least tell me how to be a man? Tell me that I'm not the prize in this situation. Tell me that I can't tell you, hey baby, I don't want you wearing these certain things because it don't respect me. Hey, baby, I don't want you texting or following these other dudes. Hey, baby, I don't want you hanging around with these other niggas. Hey, baby, I don't want you doing that. That's not controlling. That's respect. And those called boundaries. The same way you can tell me, oh, I don't want you looking at some ads. Oh, I don't want you doing this. Oh, I don't want you doing that. That's called respect and it's called boundaries. That's what a relationship is. Y'all set boundaries. Y'all have a foundation, just like you lay some concrete, right? It got to start with the gravel and all this stuff. You got to build up the foundation, and then you lay it down the shell and cement and all that other shit. You feel me? You lay the foundation so it's firm and steady. So there is no gray area. There is no come down the road a few months later, y'all come around some shit that you ain't never talked about. Because if you lay the foundation, the pathway is already laid. But people want to skip the small steps. They want to go straight into it. They want to do no. How I see it, listen. How I see it, if you want to get in a relationship with somebody, the best way to do it, G shit, how I see it, nigga, friendship. I want you to be my friend, nigga. I got you, nigga. Fuck a want, nigga. You gotta be my dog, honey. Like, you gotta be my dog, shorty. Like, listen, if you my dog, you understand me. Mind you, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and this is on some just G shit. You feel me? Especially not on no internet shit. You feel me? I ain't never said no bullshit like this, but I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, cause I don't really give a fuck no more, and I'm becoming better as a man. So I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. You feel me? I never felt like I got love. You feel me? I never felt like I was loved for me. And that's just truth be told. None of my relationships have worked. And up until recently, I had an epiphany and I realized that I was playing Captain Save-A-Ho. And what I mean by that is, I'm not calling none of those women hoes and nothing like that. What I mean by that is, I always, when it came to picking for my girlfriends, I chose somebody. There was conflict. It wasn't a smooth pickings. It was something wrong with the scene before the scene, got to where it needed to go. If that makes sense. You feel me? It wasn't some like mutual vibes, like, okay, we building this friendship, It maybe came from some little messy situation. Little oh, this nigga just randomly popped up, or this little, I never had a true solid foundation with a woman, and I just realized that. Like, I literally just realized this yesterday, fool. Like, I'm no kidding, chat, no kidding. I realized this shit yesterday. I was on some Captain Save-A-Ho shit, nigga. I had never once dated a girl that was like, you feel me, on some cool shit that I sat back and said, okay, you do these things. You are a type of woman that I would want to pursue. No. Back then, all my girlfriend pickings was literally like, oh shit, that's a bad bit. I want you. I bet. Like I didn't care about nothing else. You feel me? And now it's more so like okay, do you go to church? Do you do Bible studies? Do you overly drink? Are you always outside? What are your friends like? Do your friends respect relationships? Are your friends cheaters? Are they? I'm about to turn 23 years old, folks, and I'm getting to a point, bro. Again, I want to date to marry, and I want to share the motherfucking fruits of my labor. So I want to be with somebody who want to be with me and who wanna push. You know what I mean? Like push it to the motherfucker forever. Like I don't know how to explain it, fool, cause none of that shit satisfies you. Like the multiple women, the rosters, the being outside, getting all drunk, this, that, the third, wasting your money. That shit don't satisfy. And that's why I'm looking for a woman who about her business, who about a grind, who got her head on her shoulders. Yeah, she can get a little turn. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little drink, going out a little, you know what I mean, have a little fun one time or so. I'm not saying that. I'm saying but actively steady doing it. And just it's detrimental. No matter how you spin it, it's detrimental. We shouldn't be doing that. I'm if you even read the Bible, it tells us we shouldn't be getting drunk. We should not be drinking to get drunk. Read the Bible. I don't have to go into that. Just read the Bible. You feel me? My whole point is that I'm not judging nobody off their decisions. I'm not judging nobody off actions and stuff like that. It's more of a character type of thing because your actions are gonna show your character. You feel me? And the type of nigga I am. And listen, I'm gonna give you the room to do what you want to do, so I can see what you would rather do. You feel me? I'm a chill, laid back nigga. These are my requirements with dating me. You feel me? I just want you to, like, say you was out somewhere, let me know you make it there safely. You feel me? If you got some other shit going on, you finna be busy. All I ask you communicate with me so I'm not worried. I'm not blowing up your phone looking like no dickhead. Like, if you say, hey, I'm finna go out with my friends, we finna blase, and I'll hit you when I can, when I get free. All right, baby, be safe, cool. I'm finna be doing this, blah. You hear me? Oh, baby, blase, plans just changed, we finna go over here. All right, shit, have fun, be safe. That's all a nigga need, you feel me? Boom. What else? Loyalty. Hold that shit down. When shit get hard, hold that shit down. You feel me? Like, yeah, it's gonna be time we probably don't like each other. Okay, cool. You sit your ass on that side of the room. I sit my ass on this side of the room. We chill. We relax. We reset. We talk about it. We back into it. We back good. You feel me? I need a woman about her shit. You feel me? Who understands that growing with somebody is just like anything else. Nothing grows without being uncomfortable. Nothing grows without being strained. There's like, if you think about it, think about it, muscles. You go to the gym every day to get strong as fuck, right? But you realize all that pumping iron that you're doing, you're tearing your body down. So your rest days, your nutrition, all that builds it back up. And you get stronger for the next rep, for the next day. Everything is a, why you think when it was time for you to grow, your knees or your growth pace and your feet started hurting. It's a process. Everything is a process. So the more the boundaries, respect, and pure intentions that y'all have with each other, y'all can understand how to operate in certain situations. Y'all know how to move. Okay, when she make her face just like this, when she tweak it just like this, okay, babe, I know she not feeling right. Let me comfort her. Okay, when she tweak it like this, babe, I know she mad as fuck. Let me pull back. Let me just chill. Okay, when I know she looking like this, babe, I know she want a hug or something like that. You'll understand your person. You feel me? And when you get to a point like that, when everything's out in front of you, the boundaries, the truth, the real, the basics, the history, everything is in front of you. There is nothing y'all can't overcome as two people. But the problem comes from when we fucking have these hidden reserves. We have these things that we didn't tell our partner. We got these secret homeboys, secret homegirls. We got these secret animosity towards our partner. There's a secret resentment because they didn't do something that we had in our mind that they thought we would, that we thought they was gonna do. Instead of just telling them, hey, I would like for you to do this. You feel me? We get caught up in playing these fucking games instead of facing reality. Nobody's going to read your mind. Whether it be your woman or your man, you have to tell your person, hey, this is bothering me. This is making me uncomfortable. Can we please go about fixing this? There is all that hidden animosity. Oh, I'm gonna just let it slide. You're building it up for something worse. I'm telling you this because I've lived it. I'm a hothead. I'm not even gonna say I'm a hothead, but I'm damn sure an asshole. I tell you that. I'll admit to that for sure. But one thing I know, and one thing can any of my exes vouch for sure, is that to this day, they all know, motherfucker, I was down from them from get-go. Because that's how I go. You feel me? And no matter how mad you annoy me, how bad you piss me off, whatever the case may be, if I chose you, it's because I chose to marry you. I see something in you that we can build something great. You feel me? So it's just like, I don't know, bro. Don't duck tail when somebody is telling you to better yourself. Don't duck tail when somebody is get on your ass about your actions. Don't duck tail when somebody is critiquing your behavior, because that is not diminishing you. That is building you. That is helping you grow. Just like anything else. Like if your boss corrects you on an assignment at work, you're gonna fix it, right? Because you want to get paid, right? Okay, if your dad tell you not to do this so you don't get grounded, you're gonna do it, right? Okay, so what's the difference between somebody that you're actively having intimate sex with, spending all your days with, spending all your time with, spending all your money with, spending all your energy with? Why not giving them the same consideration and reflect and build upon certain actions and fix those certain actions to keep the relationship and your person maintained? Why not do that? Why is that too hard? Why is that so good to be true? You feel me? And that's the problem. You can't even answer me that question, because I be seeing certain videos. It be like women genuinely believe they genuinely believe and they be the prize, like, without having nothing to bring to the table. And then they'll flip it and be like, oh, you so sassy. What do you mean bring to the table? I'm bringing me, this coochie. What? Baby, you bringing some coochie and you think you the prize? The prize. No, I'll tell you what the prize is. Here's a prize. Here's a woman that's a prize. A woman that's a prize fucks with a high value man, right? And this high value man is going to protect, provide, do everything he needs to do for her. But you know why he does that? Let me tell you why he does that. He does that because this woman is taking care of his needs. This woman is taking care of his mental. This woman is taking care of his kids. This woman is taking care of his home. See, this woman is taking care of his peace. And as a man, I promise you, a man's peace is his greatest treasure. I promise you. Why you think why you think boys be on the game? Men be on the game. Why you think, oh, get up the fucking game? Man, we at peace talking to the homies. Cutting up on that hoe, nigga. It's peace. Ain't doing shit at the crib. Hey, what you doing? You and this nigga, get the fuck out the game. You ain't on the game. Damn, I didn't say shit when you was always on the phone talking about some dry ass fucking drama with them ugly ass bitches you call friends. I ain't do that. Let me play the game. You feel me? Like, bro, nigga wasn't talking all that shit when you was just dry ass on Sephora and motherfucking Shein and motherfucking all these motherfucking apps buying shit, wasting your motherfucking bread for no reason. Nigga ain't say shit, but you was at peace, right? Okay, then what the fuck is we saying? But like, man, consideration is a motherfucker. Cause listen, I'ma tell y'all again, I didn't feel like I got love for real. Mind you, I had ex-partners that, yes, I know the love was genuine at times, shit like that, they real, whatever the case may be. But no, I feel like nobody has put forth the effort that I had put forth to see it all the way through. You feel me? Again, I'm gonna fuck with you through when you make me mad, when you piss me off, when you upset me, all this, that, third. I'm not gonna change how I am with you. Not at all, because you already know me. You already know my foundation. You already know what I'm looking for, and I'm gonna actively explain what I'm looking for so you understand. You feel me? Not hurt me. You feel me? Shit like that. But I had to also understand that I was being too hard on myself. And I talked to my therapist, and I explained all this, fool, and I was just like, and she had told me, it's just like, it's okay to love hard. It's okay to be the type of person that you are. It's okay to love the loyalty, have the loyalty values and respect values and this, that, the third. But I cannot, as a person, as a human, expect that on everybody that I see. And that was my problem. I was expecting that. I was instead of doing my job as a man and understanding that, okay, let me look at this woman as for who she is instead of what I can see her as. Because I was getting so caught up in the fairy tale of, damn, this girl got these little, you know what I mean, nice qualities, but a lot of girls got these small here and there qualities, you feel me? And that's not how you should be moving. You should be moving as you know what I mean? You should be looking for somebody who's already living those factors that you want, those characteristics that you want in a person. You feel me? And that's why, as a man now, you feel me, like in the Bible, watching church, Bible studies, at the gym, streaming every day, working, trying to better myself, so when I do finally get a partner in my life, I'm able to handle that. I'm able to do what I need to do. I'm not doing no masturbation. I'm controlling my lust so another woman doesn't tempt me. I'm not tempted by the lust and desire of other women, like out in the world, like, you feel me? And people don't understand, like, your actions are literally like the foreshadowing to what your mistakes are gonna be, if that makes sense. Like, if you understand that the more you craft, the more you build yourself in a light that says, okay, I'm a respectable human being. I feel light inside. I'm not holding nothing. I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, bottling anything up in my heart. When you can move like that, like, your energy starts becoming different. People start feeling that. People start seeing that. And I feel like that's where we all need to be. Like, if we all pick up a Bible and understand that the Bible is the guideline to life. Now, mind you, it's applicable to your life in specific. The Bible, you read it, it's instructions, yes. But how you read it is what's most important. Because everybody's life is different. That's why everybody has free will. Everybody has the power of autonomy from God given, right? So with that Bible, I see in the Bible, right? It was it Proverbs 24? If I'm not mistaken, it says, motherfucking, like, matter of fact, one second. Hold on, chat. We're gonna get y'all right. Okay. So it's Psalms 1. Yeah, Psalms 1, 3 through 6. And it reads, okay. Psalms 1, 3 through 6, and it reads, that person is like a tree planted by streams of water. Matter of fact, fuck that. Forget that. Lord forgive me. Forget that. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna read the whole verse. Psalms 1 through 6. It goes, blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. Not so the wicked. They are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. A tree planted. That's literally just, that's the only thing that truly, like, that it sticks in my brain, bro, because once you build that faith with the Lord, bro, you are a tree planted, and it doesn't matter how heavy the stream of water gets, how bad the storm gets, your faith is so deep into the ground. Those are your roots, and God is going to weather you through any storm. I'm telling you, man, I have changed my life around, and I'm only getting better at it just because of God's grace, man. I was so angry. I was so pissed off at everything, at the world, and now it's just, I'm starting to see, like, my contributions to my anger. I'm piecing together things that I was doing wrong, that was either ending friendships, ending relationships, just causing me to feel stuck, causing me to feel angry all the time, causing me to feel just so, like, bleak. You feel me? But once I came to God, I finally understood, like, he's been trying to show me this whole time. And that's why I want to leave y'all, not leave y'all, but that's why I want to tell y'all, fool. The fact that something keeps happening over and over and over and over again in your life, and you may think it's negative or stopping your dreams or something like that, that is God telling you to sit back and stand still and understand what he is trying to show you. Sit back and realize that his teachings, his will for your life is way more powerful than any thought, any word, any action that you can do. You cannot seduce God with your prayers. You cannot seduce God with your going to church here and there and this, that, the third to get him to do what you needed him to do. No, he's going to see your actions by you being a faithful and righteous son or daughter. And then he's going to bless your life. Now, mind you, he may not come when you want him, but you're going to be glad he came when he came. And that's just real. I'm just saying, bro, like, I really feel like the majority of the problem with our generation is the fact that we're not tapped into God. And people be saying they're tapped into God and then move in the most egregious ways. Like, y'all tapped into God, but mind you, we're already committing sexual immortality, having girlfriends, boyfriends, having sex with them. We're already committing sexual immortality. That's already a sin. Lying, rage baiting, all that's a sin. But there's a lot of things that are sin. We're already sinning every single day, so there's no perfect Christian. I'm not saying be perfect. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying there's a certain way to move as to way that's bettering yourself as we're already moving along the life that we live. Like, for example, say you have a boyfriend and girlfriend, you already committing sexual immortality by, being sexually active with your partner. Cool, whatever. You asking for forgiveness, you're going to church, you're doing the things you knew, but you're with your partner. You're not out here cheating. You're not out here having multiple men and multiple women. You're going to work every day. You're grinding. You're providing. You're reading the Bible. You're going to church. That is you're creating healthy habits for yourself. You're not when you get emotional, when you get mad, when you get sad, when you get angry, when you get upset. You go to God. You give it up to God. That's when you know you're heading in the right direction instead of looking for outlets that are going to lead you to the wrong direction. Whether it be smoking, whether it be drinking, whether it be going out to the club, whether that be anything other than something that's going to better yourself. Whether reading a book, nigga, do a Rubik's Cube. It doesn't matter. But if we start cleaning up our habits and start understanding that there is a certain way to move. There is certain ways to live, and stop trying to live for somebody else. Because I feel like right now everybody's trying to live for social media. You're trying to live to impress the next person. You're trying to live to impress, to get views and likes and follows. Now, mind you, outside of content creation being my job, I truly don't give a fuck what y'all gotta say or what y'all think about my videos. You know what I mean? Like, outside of me needing y'all shit for, you know what I mean, engagement, this out there, getting it there. Yes, again, outside of content creation. Because that's, regardless, I'm me. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to make money without the content creation. Content creation was just another side hustle that turned into a main hustle, that turned into a passion that now I'm taking somewhere. You feel me? But God is the one who gives me the joy. God is the one who gives me the peace. God is the one who gives me the blessing to keep waking up every single day and gives me breath and gives me the eyes to see what's ahead of me. And that's what we all should be focused on in this generation. God, man. And once we focus on God and we clean up our actions for our inner selves, and that's when we can start healing the world. That's when we can start doing the things that we need to do. Because right now, everybody's hurt. And again, hurt people. But if you're telling me that an abusive, toxic relationship is something that's cute nor fun to you, that's how I know, okay, bye-bye. That's not okay. That's not cool nor cute. Why do you think it's okay to have somebody putting their hands on you? Why do you think it's okay to be arguing back and forth with somebody? Why do you think it's okay to be on and off with somebody? None of that is okay. That is a social media thing, thinking that's okay. And why do you think it's okay for you to come up to a nigga and say, oh, pay for this, pay for that, pay for this, pay for that? Do you want a stepdaddy or do you want a motherfucking sugar daddy or a motherfucking a boyfriend or husband? Like, I know hella grown folk. I be telling them, oh, these people want them to pay girl want you to pay your whole bill, rent, there's that third car note, insurance, motherfucking doctor's note, motherfucking groceries, all that. And they were like, huh? Honda? And that's the older generation. So, if they wasn't doing that shit, where the fuck did y'all get it from? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure. Where the fuck did y'all get it from? Because they wasn't doing that shit. You feel me? And when y'all hear 50-50, y'all think a nigga's talking about, you know what I mean? Oh, everything down the middle. No, nigga. That's how relationships work, nigga. When a motherfucker's at 80 and a motherfucker at 20, y'all are both 100. When a motherfucker at 50, a motherfucker be at 50. Both 100. When a motherfucker be at 60, or a motherfucker be at 40, y'all both 100. You feel me? Y'all balance each other. Y'all work with what you got. That's what makes the relationship. Sticking it in-house. Keeping everything there. Keeping your business there. Not telling your friend, oh, he just did that, that made me mad. And now your friends got a bad, now your friends, your family, got a bad image of this person. The whole time you wasn't even telling the full story. Now, mind you, I had an exact case like this, right? I had an ex. I broke up with her. It didn't go right. You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be on some forever shit. It wasn't on some forever shit. You feel me? So boom, blase. Come to find out later on and down the line that out in her world, she was telling everybody that I was, you know what I mean, insecure, controller and shit like that. Half truth, not the full story, nothing like that. And then I finally got to talk to her people. I told them the full stories and stuff like that. And next thing you know, they talking to me like, damn, for real? Damn, I didn't know this. Damn. And I'm just sitting back like, oh yeah? How you think I felt? Now that y'all was looking at me like I was crazy. Because y'all don't even know. Women, y'all rule the fucking world. Y'all rule the world. Real talk, y'all rule the world. Because a strong woman about her business will have a man on his toe. I'm talking about when a woman walks into a room, strong, independent, about her business, a lady, presentable. Little boy's gonna stand up. You feel me? That's when you pick up your pants, you fix your collar shirt, and you understand that a lady has just blessed your presence. You feel me? And them is the type of women that men is looking to marry. Now, don't get me wrong. There is plenty of ain't shit ass niggas. Yes, there's ain't shit on both parts. Most definitely. Most 1,000%. For sure. I'm just sitting here talking about the people who is really trying to be on some real love shit. Like, be about your business and be about your partner. Because if you cannot love yourself, how can you give that love to somebody else? If you don't understand what makes you tick, how can you communicate that with somebody else? Please fully heal before y'all go and impact somebody else's life, because you don't know what type of character you're gonna be in that person's life. Mind you, you're a million different characters in 1,000 different people's lives. You could be the good guy, the bad guy, the motherfucking NPC, the motherfucking mailman. You could be anybody in anybody's story. You don't know that. So the best you could do is present yourself to God first, but present yourself as a better human being to yourself, so that way your energy, anything that you push off, is based off morals, which comes from what? Which why I say God first, because once your morals come from God and His power and His will, you're gonna put that in your relationship, and your relationship with God in between it is gonna grow immensely is what I meant to say, immensely, because like, what? God is all powerful. Like, what you mean, gang? Like, what? You talking about? You feel me? So just like, I don't know, bro. Like, real life, be intentional about how you moving as a person, bro. Because if it wasn't for a couple therapy sessions or football, bro, I really want to understand that I would be on my Captain Save a whole shit. I want to understand that, yes, my loving hard and being like fully committed to somebody. At first, I thought that was bad, but now I understand. No, I can keep giving that love, bro. I just have to be better at my pickings. I have to make sure I maintain my discernment. I have to make sure that I look for your values and your characteristics, instead of just looking at a face nor looking at a body. The time for that is over with. The time for peace and stability and growth, that's where I'm at. You feel me? That's why I got my 2-bedroom. That's why I got a Cadillac and a Lincoln. That's why I got 2 jobs. Cause I'm working. Cause right now in my mindset is, these are the year I'm 22. I'm about to turn 23 in 19 days. I'm working so hard right now. So by the time I'm 35 and up, I'm chilling. I'm back. Money up. Money good. Passive income. These are the times I grind. These are the years that we grind so we can sit back. I don't want to be working for the rest of my life. No, I want to put up for my wife. I want to put up for my kids. You feel me? And that's why I need a grinder. I need somebody who's going to attack my mental and tell me, baby, okay, let's go get this money. Okay, baby, let's set a plan. Okay, baby, how we going to do this? How we going to do that? How we going to do that? How we going to get here? Let's get here. I need that. I need a best friend, motherfucker, who gonna know the inside and out of me like nothing, like bro, like you can snap a finger, you see my face like this. See, most people see me like this, cause I have a resting nigga face, cause I ain't no bitch. I have a resting nigga face. I look like this, but motherfuckers think I'm pissed off at the world. But it's the thing, I'm just chilling. Sometimes I get in these moods, I don't feel like talking. But as my person, you understand that, and when I'm doing this, I'm low-key short answered, she gonna know, like, oh, he just chilling. Ain't nothing wrong with him. I could be in this space. He just want to be on some, he don't really feel like talking right now. That's okay. Bet. Next thing you know, an hour later, I'm acting like a little boy again. Because I'm in love with you. Like, the love I have for you is not going to change. No, when you piss me off, annoy me, anything, like, I'm going to be madly in love with you. If I speak those words saying I love you, you better fucking know I love you. Because I don't say that to nobody. I don't just say that. And if I say I'm in love with you, girl, you playing a dangerous game. You feel me? You playing a dangerous game because at that point I'm picturing marriage. You feel me? Like, so, you feel me? Yeah, that's just me though. Not every nigga is like that. You feel me? I am a laid back, chill nigga for real, and I am about actions and like literally I'm about actions for like as long as you respectful, you can do what the fuck you want to do with a nigga like me. Oh baby, I'm finna go hang out with the girls. We finna I'll let you know when we make it, and then I'll let you know if anything changes. Alright, have fun. I'll be on the game. Shit. I'll be with the boys. Baby, like bro, you can as my girl, bro, you can come to me about anything. Like, baby, I didn't like how you did this. Alright, baby, my fault. Let me fix that. Hey baby, could you spend some more time with me? I'm low-key feeling a little sad. I feel like we haven't had enough, time with each other like we did. Okay, baby. Like, if you just tell, like, that's the type of nigga I am. Literally, and I mean it point blank, factual, to the, man, straight up. If you tell me straight up how you feeling as your man, I'm going to handle that. Because when I ask you to be my girl, everything past that, I am concerned about you and us. Literally. It doesn't matter. Like, baby, I ain't gonna lie. I do not like your cooking. Okay. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna fire your ass up right quick. But I'm gonna get better. And we gonna order some takeout. Like, it doesn't matter. If you just like, that's the type of person just tell me. Like, you don't know what I've been through. So you don't know that how much I can sit here and help you. I can tell you. I can understand you. I can be there for you if you just tell me. When that's what the problem is, man. People be thinking that everybody mind readers. Ain't nobody no mind reader. Ain't nobody gonna just know how you feeling. No, tell them. Tell them. If this is a sign you needed to tell whoever that you dealing with how you feeling, tell them. Because you ain't doing nothing but making yourself mad, and you get mad at them for not knowing how you feel. How does that sound right? Does that make sense? No, it does not. So stop moving like that, bro. I feel like everybody in this world needs love, bro. But we so caught up in everybody wanting to be free, and everybody want to be outside and popping it and acting a fool, acting a young hoe or a young nigga, that we missing the point. Man, the whole point from the start of this was to find one person, build up. That is a covenant between two people. A marriage is a covenant between two people and God. A promise, a bond. And the Bible tells you that bond is so powerful, because the woman in your life is probably the most important, and the man in your life, not even that. We talking about the woman in your life is the most important decision you're gonna make as a man. I'm telling you. Because the woman that you choose is the woman that's gonna be your helpmate, your life partner. Not that woman who ain't gonna let you see your kids, or who gonna be all on Facebook and social media bashing you like a motherfucker because you don't want to pay out all your motherfucking money, and because she didn't want to let you see the kids anyway, when y'all could have just stayed together and you could have been giving groceries anyway. You feel me? Find you that woman that's gonna push you to your goal. Find you that's gonna uphold you. That's gonna stay loyal. That's gonna let you know when and things getting fishy. That's gonna let you know when she feeling uneasy, so you can help that, so you can build that, so you can get her back stable. Like, don't go to the women who is just gonna, you feel me, like, oh, I ain't like how this nigga moving, so she gonna start slowly ghosting you instead of sitting here telling you, like, baby, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like this or this, that, the third, and I wish you would start blah blah blah. Now I'm not saying let a motherfucker change you or nothing, but if it's changing you for the better, then nigga get right. You feel me? Cause that, again, a woman is your help partner, a life mate, and that's what she here to do. And in this generation, bro, we real talk, men, women, we need to clean it up. We need to do better. Cause there's real lovers, and me. I'm a real lover. There's real lovers out here like me, bro. That's really trying to find a woman that's really trying to be about their business, really trying to grow, really trying to hold something genuine on some forever timing. You feel me? So stop fucking it up for the people who really trying to understand love and really do love. Like, simply put, man, stop. You feel me? Like, and now, mind you, if you ain't on that time of time, you usually want to be free. You want to be free. Say that. Be intentional with your shit. Say that, nigga. You can't say you P and you not being P. You can't say, oh, I'm P at full, but then you ain't telling your hoe that you out here being hoe. No, that ain't P, nigga. That's pussy. You feel me? Nah, if you gonna be out here thugging, if you gonna be out here with having a roster, nigga, talk your game, nigga. Hey, listen. You know what it is. Listen. You can do you. I'm doing me. Real talk. Ain't no feelings involved. You feel me? You feel me? If you gonna do your thing, go get tested on some shit like that. You feel me? Lay it down there if you really pee. If y'all gonna have a lane like that, have a lane like that. You two consenting grown ass adults. Do what you gonna do. But don't be love bombing. Don't be giving no fake ass facade for no, because you want some intimacy or affection, shit like that, when you just wasting somebody's time. No. Now there's a difference between trying to figure it out and you like, it's not really going nowhere, and then you cut it off. But there's a difference of like, you knowing from the jump, like, that ain't what you want. You feel me? So just be intentional about how you moving, bro. Like, if a fuck buddy what you want, nigga, say that, nigga. If a girlfriend what you want, a boyfriend what you want, say that. You know what I mean? And set the boundaries. And it's okay to explain how your exes did you, what you learned from it, where you are now, so the new person that you're dealing with understands. Okay, I see where they're coming from. I see why they think the things that they think. I understand them better now. I understand why they have these certain boundaries. I understand why they said these certain things, because they got done and they recognize a pattern. Everything is pattern recognition, literally. That's why I am the way I am. That's why I'm so easy to, I'll cut somebody off so quick, because I recognize patterns. If you're sitting here telling me, oh, I don't drink like that, I don't party, but then every other weekend or every some weekend I see you out drinking with your friends, oh, they invited me to go, oh, she dragged me to go, oh, I didn't drive my car. Bye. Like, come on, bro. Like, niggas, be about your business. And watch what you're saying, because the word of mouth is very powerful. But that's all I'm going to leave y'all with today, bro. You know what I mean? I got some other stuff to attend to. I got to go make some money. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, bro. I just had to get a little bit out my chest. But we're gonna have another one of these. And I'm going to get into more depth, and it's going a lot longer. But thank y'all for tuning in, bro. We finna get out of here. I'll see y'all soon.